When the first version of ChatGPT dropped, the whole world went into a frenzy. News headlines were covering it as the next big thing, and of course, it changed the way we use technology on a daily basis. Ever since, not much has changed. We're still super curious about the ways ChatGPT can help us, and how every update is more and more exciting. While we're still exploring all the wonders of GPT-4, rumors of a more advanced successor are already here. Yep, that's right, we're already talking about GPT-5. But will this future masterpiece really change the game and set new standards for the way we use tech? Or is the hype around ChatGPT and AI finally going to die down? Join us on this fun ride as we uncover secrets, bust rumors, and tell you all about the hopes attached to GPT-5, the mysterious and highly anticipated future superstar of the AI world. First up, let's take a look at the recent GPT-4 update. OpenAI just revealed GPT-4 in mid-March this year, and people were drooling all over it. This AI update came just a few weeks before Microsoft gave us Bing Chat, which had built-in GPT-4. But wait, what about all of us who already had GPT-3? What's so cool about the new update? Well, for starters, it has multimodal input. If you were tired of always having to describe everything in words to GPT-3, then GPT-4 is changing the game entirely. You can now feed information to the super smart chatbot through different methods like text, images, and multiple languages. Even though it's still not advanced enough to output images like the DALL-E ones that we've been seeing all over Twitter, GPT-4 can easily interpret the images you give it. A fun way to use this new update would be to upload a meme to the chatbot and ask it why it's funny. You could also use it in other ways, like uploading a photo from a history book and asking it for the background. The possibilities are endless. Also, do you remember how the past versions of GPT would only accept some limited amount of text? That's because they had short-term memory. You could only ask short questions, and it'd give you short answers in return. But with GPT-4, that's over. The intelligent chatbot can now handle up to 25,000 words of text as input. Practically speaking, this means you can now give the chatbot a small book to summarize in one go. You could also send it a website link or a research article and ask it to explain everything that's written in simpler words. This is especially useful if you're a student or researcher who needs to go through thousands of words on a daily basis. With GPT-4, you never have to worry about straining your eyes reading endless pages again. All these new features are also good news for programmers who have been using ChatGPT to code. Now that the chatbot has a larger context window, you can easily use it to generate more advanced level code. In fact, the chatbot also understands context in a better way now, and you can have it build complete functions in any language of your choice. But hey, enough about GPT-4. Let's talk about GPT-5 now. Even though GPT-4 has only been around for a few weeks, people are already talking about GPT-5. AI fans and enthusiasts can't wait for the next AI assistant to come and change the way we live. Just a day after GPT-4 was launched, the term ChatGPT5 was already trending #1 on Twitter with over 25,000 tweets about the next generation of AI. People were speculating on theories, talking about their expectations, and even discussing some rumors about what we can expect. At this point, we think it's safe to say that expectations are sky high. So when can we get our hands on GPT-5? Lots of people are talking about GPT-5, but we're not quite sure when it's going to hit the internet. Some sources suggest that it's undergoing training already, while others are convinced that a 2024 release is just around the corner. But is that the truth or just people's wishful thinking? If you guys want the truth, then there's no better source than Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO. During a recent MIT event, he was asked some questions about GPT-5 and when it'll be available to the public, but according to Altman, they're not even training GPT-5 yet. In fact, they're not planning to do it for some time either. So, while we've already got our fingers crossed for the next big AI development, it seems like OpenAI isn't in a rush to develop it right now. Does that mean GPT-5 is not a thing? Well, not really. If we take a closer look at what Altman said, then he just clarified that a future ChatGPT model wasn't already in training. He might have been bluffing or just trying to throw us off course. From what we know, all models of ChatGPT go through multiple phases before they're released. For all we know, they might still be configuring a new underlying architecture for GPT-5. Or maybe they've already developed it, but the model is still in its training and data collection phase. Either way, Altman's statement doesn't entirely rule out the possibility of a future groundbreaking version of ChatGPT. So before you give up all hope, just know that the AI roller coaster ride is far from over. Next up, it's time for the big question. Will GPT-5 reach AGI level? Ever since ChatGPT came into our lives, everyone has been talking about AGI. And now, after all these recent developments, lots of people believe that GPT-5 could finally reach AGI level. AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, would be like giving the chatbot superhuman powers. It's like giving ChatGPT a 100% humanistic ability to understand and perform tasks. More simply, it's like putting a human brain into ChatGPT and letting it use the new brain in the best possible way. Now, there's no denying that achieving AGI would be a groundbreaking achievement for OpenAI. Heck, it'll be a landmark achievement for the entire world of modern technology. But what would it mean for ChatGPT to qualify as AGI? Well, for starters, it should be able to learn and understand things just like a regular human being. It won't need highly specific prompts to work anymore. Instead, you would be able to ask the chatbot something, and it'd respond like the smartest human being on Earth. If ChatGPT reaches AGI level, then it would also be able to take initiative and consider context. It'll be able to look at the bigger picture. This means that the chatbot won't be any different from humans, and the bot's ability to solve a problem will be improved by tenfold. Now, what other advancements will GPT-5 have? When GPT-5 finally comes, we expect that it'll totally change the field of natural language processing. In fact, it would have a huge impact on society as a whole. Here are a few possible breakthrough abilities of GPT-5. 1. Teaching and learning. The way we teach and learn things could entirely be changed by GPT-5. People could use it to create super advanced language learning tools like virtual assistants that could answer a student's questions. The chatbot would be able to understand the student's informal language and give answers in a very natural way. If that isn't enough, then the new generation of ChatGPT could also help develop advanced language skills testing tools. If AI learns how to analyze a human's dialect and accent, it'd help teachers check how well their students are speaking. 2. Advanced language comprehension. GPT-5 could help people communicate better in lots of different situations. We could use it to improve our online customer service chatbots or make virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa sound more natural. When you travel to a foreign country and don't know the native language, you might be able to use GPT-5's language translation feature to find your way around. And for those who are mute or have speech difficulties, they'd be able to use GPT-5 to communicate with everyone easily and effectively. Once the chatbot learns some next-level language comprehension, the possibilities of how we could use it to improve our quality of life would be endless. 3. Healthcare and patient care. Online healthcare has been a booming industry ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, and with GPT-5, it could become the next big thing. Doctors and researchers could use GPT-5 to easily read, understand, and analyze medical texts without spending too much time on them. This way, more medical research could be done in less time, helping the world move towards better healthcare in general. And as for online healthcare, we could use GPT-5 to aid healthcare chatbots that would provide accurate and natural responses to patients around the world. Ideally, this could improve patient care significantly. 4. Creativity. If you think ChatGPT is too bland at the moment, then you might just be blown away by GPT-5. Just like its predecessors, we believe GPT-5 will be based on a transformative architecture that's trained on a huge collection of information. But unlike the old versions, the latest one will be able to give you answers that make more sense and are much more important. GPT-5 should be able to understand humor, sarcasm, and irony in a more human-like way. It'll also have the ability to be as creative as it likes, so you could end up using it to come up with interesting plot twists, stories, and film scripts that don't sound robotic. 5. Sound and video recognition. Now that GPT-4 already has some impressive language and image processing abilities, it's time to give GPT-5 sound and video recognition too. You could be able to speak to the AI model directly and have a human-like conversation with it. Or you could give it a web link to a video like this one and ask it to jot down all the main points for you in a few seconds. This potential capability would truly revolutionize the way AI interacts with the world around us, making it more versatile than we could have ever imagined. But wait, are we being overly ambitious about GPT-5? Are our expectations way too high? Well, the truth is that we don't really know what GPT-5 will bring yet and whether we'll actually be able to improve our lives with it. In fact, such an advanced language model could also have lots of risks. For example, more and more fake news and harmful content could be made with GPT-5. If it's not properly trained and regulated, then we might end up hearing more dangerous and violent responses from the AI chatbot, just like we did with others like Bing. But hey, everything has risks, right? Guess we won't know what happens until GPT-5 is actually released to the public. Until then, we'll just keep our fingers crossed. And that's a wrap for this video. How will you use GPT-5? Which feature are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments section below. Before you head out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos like this. See you in the next one.